Hello everybody and welcome. This is City Goose here, and today I'm bringing you a brand new deck tech from Marvel Superheroes, bringing in a card that I absolutely adore, the 4-mana Alien Invasion. Now, for any of you that remember Ouroboresk's Forge, I do, and I love that card. This is so reminiscent of that, and it's just a powerhouse of a creature factory. And we have 4 games for you today, and I can't wait for you to see them all. We will get into the deck, but this is the main piece of the deck. It's lovely. You've had time to read it right now. I won't read it myself. You can just see what it does in the games. But this paired with my one-off kin binding, because that's all I can afford, as well as other token makers like Windcrag Siege, a 2 of that, combined with like Elspeth and Ajani in the board, but we'll come to that. You know, we've only got 1, 4, 5, 6 token producers, 7, 8 actually with Elspeth, so nowhere near as many as you'd expect. Only 2 Caretakers talent, because I do like the Avengers Disassemble in here as an extra kind of flexible board sweep, although it oftentimes does come out of the sideboard. But Full Throttle is also a key in this deck, which I was slagging this card off, but I got this deck list from seeing the early access event, and I saw this deck be played. This is my version of it because I don't have all the same cards as them, and I've cut the Full Throttle. They had 4 in their list, but this actually came back to surprise me. I slagged it off, something rotten in some of the games, and it ended up winning me some games, as you will see. But this is a control deck that just aims at frustrating your opponent, playing horrible magic, and just gumming up their opponent. Harambrawl. It's Harambrawl, basically, and we hit on the counter-attack with our Alien Invasion Windcrag Siege. So we'll start off at 1 mana, 2 Authority of the Councils to gum up the board, set up a future split-up as well. It gains us some life, which we desperately need in this deck, as you'll see on all of these games, or well, 2 of them at least. We go down to quite a low life total before we bring it back. We've got 4 Erode in the deck, the full 4 of, because we want to be able to just interact with things as and when. We don't care that they get a land. That's irrelevant. Great little card. Then we move into the 2-drop slot. We've got 2 Get Lost, again, for that removal. Quite widespread, no artifact removal in the deck that I can think of, other than the Ang's Iceberg and White Auracite, which are the 2 other spot removals in the deck. White Auracite also helping us ramp into our bigger spells. And Ang's Iceberg is just a lovely little flashed spell that if someone does target it, you can waterbend 3 to scry 2, which is relevant. We run a single one of the Mind Stone because I only have 1 of them, and again, I like the ramp, and being able to harness it does help us reset things like White Auracite if something more juicy comes up or whatever. We've got 3 Shared Roots because, again, ramp, we want to get to our big spells. We want to be soft. We softly without carrying a big stick because we've got all these sweepers. Then we've got 2 Pursue the Past because, again, we need to gain life and we need to draw cards. And, you know, just being able to discard one of our 22 lands, I think it is. Where does it tell me that? Yeah, no, 24 lands. But being able to discard one of our 24 lands or something else that's not relevant really, really helps. We've already seen Caretaker's Talent, but this is another little key in the deck. That creature tokens get +2/+2 is relevant, as well as create extra tokens. It's just a great little card in this deck, and it's a card engine too, which we do need. It's once per turn, but that doesn't really matter. And then the sweepers, you've already seen the 2 split up, the 2 Avengers Disassemble, 2 Day of Judgment. And I think that is about it in the deck. I touched on Elspeth before, but we do have an Elspeth. In terms of the land, it's a mishmash of things, hodgepodge of things, because it's all I have. 2 plains, it's all I've got. 2 plains, 2 mountains, 2 forests, 2 Stomping Ground, 2 Thornbias Verge, 3 Sacred Foundry, 1 Sunbillow Verge, 1 Gathering Place for the new land, 3 Hushwood Verge, 1 Temple Garden, 2 Fabled Passage, and 3 Multiversal Passage. It's a nice, I didn't really have much, I drew too much land, if anything, in the games. But we'll come onto the sideboard. We've got our standard anti-graveyard package with 2 Ghost Vacuum. We've got the extra removal we need in 2 Exorcisms and the 2 Pinnacle Star Cages, which do come in from the sideboard in a couple of the games. It's just great little removal to have against all their artifact piles running around at the moment. We've got 2 Ajani to come in against control decks or decks where we need to create an extra blocker every turn. I've got a spicier include of Leader's Talent because we're creating creatures each turn that have to attack each combat if able, and putting a +1/+1 counter on those things is great on just level 1 of this. Level 2, we gain some life if those things that have to attack each turn get blocked. You know, there's maybe something to be said that one of these should come in over the Mind Stone, but you know, maybe I'll try that. But yeah, it's just, and then whenever you cast a spell, you put a +1/+1 counter on each creature spell. I just think it's good to come in against maybe another mid-range deck, or maybe even a control deck where we can land the enchantment early, knowing that if we get any of our token producers down, they're going to get massive. 2 Abrade, because again, extra removal against artifacts. It also deals 3 damage. And then my other spicier call is 2 Impact Hammers and 1 War Leader's Call against those control decks where we can, if they don't really have targets for our board wipes, we can take out all the board wipes and put in things that will just deal incremental damage. Overall, the deck was absolutely brilliant. Usually I try to show you games that we lose, but we didn't lose a game with this deck, and it came out of nowhere. It's such a good card. It's such a good little powerhouse, and I love it. Tell me, guys, after you've seen the video, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe. It would help me very much to make me be able to build better decks like this. And, you know, geese love bread, and I definitely love bread too. So tell me what you think. We start the first game in a very much losing position halfway through the game, where I hadn't really done much up to that point. But just to warn you, it's just halfway through the game. It's kind of the coming back from the brink. So I hope you enjoy the games. Bye. Shaz's Chocobo is going to get massive. We're dead here, I think. We're going to go game our opponents because we're in a sticky spot. We are in a sticky spot. Yep. We will take the Shaz's Chocobo off of them. But then again, even a sweeper wouldn't save us next turn, really, because they're just going to play the Ouroboros. So I don't think there's any way out of this for us, really. Let's Anxiety Smoke the Shaz's Chocobo because it's the most damage on the board. We'll game our opponent again. Maybe something that creates tokens as like an interim basis. I mean, Elspeth is too little too late, but we will play her. Kin Binding. Again, it's all a bit too late, but we will create another token. We might live here. I doubt it, but we might. They need to give things trample to really get through. And because we've got 4 blockers. Of course we have, because of Elspeth. Okay, yeah, there's the Ouroboros that we knew was coming. We gain a life from that, so that's something. And we can chump block every single one of their creatures. I don't know why I tapped on the table for effect. That's the word. I'm still doing it. Yes. Yes, that's it. Yes. Beef up. Oh my god, Rampaging Baloths. Lol. That's a good idea. Ramp up the Ouroboros. You're going to do it again and again? Yes, you are. Right, we've got a lot of sweepers in the deck, so we should. There is a good chance of us hitting one. It's not massive. We get 2 shots at it here. So we will play Kin Binding because it is extra tokens to block. Their creatures are going to be absolutely huge because Ouroboros is going to be huge himself, but they still do not have trample. Frenzy Baloth does. And then another Lamar Elf. Okay, please. Please give me a board wipe, please, deck. Please. Let me have a board wipe. Are you going to swing in with these two? I mean, Full Throttle and Kin Binding. Is it at the beginning of combat? It is. Okay, so we might be able to pull off the Full Throttle trick. I don't think it will help us, but we finally have some tokens on board. We finally have some... No, never too little too late. Okay, Erode is huge. Right, let's create some tokens. It's another Elspeth. Let's Kin Binding. And then let's erode the Ouroboros. Now. I don't care if they put counters on top of things, although we are going to die because they've got too many creatures. No? No, because we create 2 with the Kin Binding, so that gives us 2 more. 2, 4, 6, 5. Okay, yeah, so no, we won't die. Unless they give everything trample. And we made them shuffle as well, so the Frenzy Baloth isn't on top, so, well, hey. As we move towards combat, which we get some 5/5s. Well, they're 1/1s actually, but they're big on our turn, which is all that matters. So we've got a spare Elspeth, so I think what we can do with the... I'm going to Full Throttle next time, 100%. Oh god, imagine, I've just been slagging this card off, something rotten. And we might be able to win a game with Full Throttle. Now, if they give everything trample, it will be a big womp-womp. A very big womp-womp. Okay, they're spending mana on Soulstone Sanctuary, which means they want to swing. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. Okay, yeah, they've got... Okay, Frog Burglar. It's Frog Butler, sorry, not Burglar. If they tap out here... If they swing at the Elspeth... No. I'm trying to think here if there's a way for me to not block creatures. Because we will get quite a few tokens, but not enough to kill them. Search your library for 2 basic land cards. Okay, sure. It makes the Lumra bigger. This is intense now. Now that we've got our token generation up online, this is actually quite a tense game. Ride the Shuputh is putting counters on things. Yep. Yep. I don't think you're ready, bro, for what's about to come. If they swing everything at me, what, you've got something left in hand. Is it overprotection? Overprotect, or whatever it's called. I mean, if it is, they would have surely played it by now. Surely. They're swinging all in at the Elspeth with 3 creatures. So let's block with 3 creatures, leaving 3 on the field. Oh my god, it's going to work. Oh my god, it's going to work. Oh my god, it's going to work. Oh, it's going to work. We will... After this main phase, there are 2 additional combat phases. After this main phase, there are 2 additional... So can I play this second main phase? I need a rules judge. I need a rules judge. Can I play Full Throttle second main phase? Can I play Full Throttle second main phase. Can I play? Yes, you can play full throttle during your second main phase. However, doing so means you'll skip any further main phases. After the additional 2 combat steps are complete, the game proceeds. Okay, so I will do this now. So we will produce some tokens, draw a card, swing. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Lol. I don't think it actually gave us any benefit to do that. We got another combat step. We'll swing with the 2 other flyers. Lumra will block. They'll go down to 6. And then we'll create 2 more tokens. And they will have to block the 8/8, otherwise they die. Thanks. We did the thing. It didn't result in us winning. But that's not always what you have to do. Do you know what I mean? We're here to have a fun time. And we've just got rid of their Lumra. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, so we've got 6 blockers. They've got 6 attackers. We're still at parity. Although this thing gives them... It makes it 7/7 beast. Okay, it doesn't give anything trample. The Regalia. Okay. Crew of 1. I think we've got this. After all that slagging off a full throttle, it looks like we've got it. Which is very, very nice. Bite down. Okay. That's fine. That's absolutely chill with me. That's chill. Because we've got another Elspeth in hand. We haven't drawn any land for a little while, which is certainly something. They are considering... Yes. Yes. That is what they considered. Do we want to create more tokens when Elspeth comes down next turn? For blockers? Or do we want to 0 her? I think maybe we want to 0 her. To give everything flying, because then we just win. Because I can only attack with 4 creatures. Yeah. Yep. Okay, something gets a counter, but it matters not. It matters not. What are you giving a counter to? Frog Butler. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blocks. Yep. Right, so if we 0 Elspeth here, although we get an alien invasion, or the Elspeth still gives us double counters though, double tokens. Yeah. I think this is the right way. Yeah. 2 4/4s. Yeah, they've got no reach. Yeah, good game, bro. Good game. Nice deck. Where's the nice deck? Whatever. I was trying to find the nice deck, but I couldn't find it. Right, so board-wise. Full throttle in our opening hand. Not really. Not really conducive. 2 removal spells and a board wipe, though. Sure. For science. For science. No token maker in hand. The single copy of full throttle in the deck is present. Hello, Mitch83. What have you got for me, good sir? That rhymed. Hello, Mitch83. What have you got for me? I can't wait to have a drink of water. And, maybe have an ice cream later. Come on, Mitch. Come on, Mitch. If these were my old headphones, I could walk and talk down and get a drink. But alas, we've played this game for 20 minutes, sir. Ooh, they kept 4 cards in hand. Oh, I'm so sorry, bro. Radioactive Spider. Okay. Reach Death Touch. Yeah, sorry, bro. I don't know what to put back to that. We get red here. We need white mana. So let's shock in a Temple Garden. And let's see what our opponent has for us. They are severely handicapped, disadvantaged with their... Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I don't really mind. I feel like this game's going to go slightly longer, and that only suits us. We find the Mind Stone again, which is lovely. We've got nothing to ramp into at this moment. They do nothing. They do nothing. Still 1 land. We draw a land. Let's go Multiversal Passage on red tapped, and we will pass. I feel like killing one of their creatures to help them with their lands, but because punching me for 1 in the face every turn is not live, love, love. But like, we're already down to 13. Another Multiversal Passage. Come on, deck. Come on. Well, they've got a lot of cards in hand now, but we have to just sit and wait. We will start killing this stuff soon. I don't really like. Let's just do it now. We should have killed the ambiguous augmenter actually, because they could increment it now. Although they can't because it's tapped, isn't it? Yeah. So discard that again. Discard what I say. They're going to punch us in the mouth for 1 this turn. At least with the full throttle in hand. If we draw Alien Invasion off the top, we can do some shenanigans with it. I would like some form of blockers, please. Another land. God, Jesus. Where's the lands am I right button? Jesus. I think we've drawn a Mind Stone and the rest of the things have been lands, because we started with 2 Erode and the full throttle. They did draw land, which is nice. Nice. They haven't got enough and we've got too much. The tailors all the time. They are not incrementing with the ambiguous, ambitious augmenter. Not ambiguous. do. Okay, yeah, let's swing it in with for one. A split up. Okay. Okay, deck. I see you. I guess we're doubly safe now because we can just erode the augmenter if it gets massive and then just board wipe next turn. Because the only thing they're going to be able to swing with... Ooh, a Mossborn Hydra. Maybe that's the thing we kill. Especially if they put land down. Which they do. Okay. Is that a protection spell? It is not. So, we're down to 8, which is not a very comfortable... Well, we're going to be down to 9, sorry, which is not a comfortable place to be. I would like us to draw Elspeth or Wingcrag Siege or, you know, something that can give me a blocker. Please. Please, I beg of thee. Okay, we'll send that back. We've got one of them. Ang's Iceberg, okay. Ang's Iceberg is not terrible. It's point and click removal for this augmenter. Oh, we've got a new follower. Hello, thank you, Melissa Barr. Thank you for the follow. Thanks very, very much. That means a lot. Up to 5. Woo, we're halfway there. Come on. We'll get to 10. Summon Fenrir. That's beyond me now. That has to go now. Yeah, okay, there was no defense. There was no defense. Summon Fenrir. Sure, you get another creature. We've just replaced a 3-power creature with another 3-power creature. In your match timer, you will concede the match if it expires. Why? Why would I concede? Or is that them? That must be them. Another land! Another land! Are you serious? At the beginning of your end step, exile up to one other target non-land permanent you control. I mean, giving them the augmenter back doesn't seem terrible because they don't get the second part of Summon Fenrir. Do you know what? We've got literally nothing else to do. I'm going to try it. We've got literally nothing else to do. So let's blink the Yang's Iceberg and take the Summon Fenrir from them and give them back a 1-power creature. Which they probably will raise in power, but I'm trying to get them to play out their hand so I can sweep the bloody board. And hopefully also draw something that creates tokens, please. Buster Sword, we're dead. We are dead. Nice. I don't know what the antidote is here for the board. Just don't draw as many lands would be nice. I've got 24 in the deck, so maybe too many, but very sad. Very, very sad that this is mana or equal to the number of damage without paying its mana cost. So 5, they can put a 5 thing. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, we need to sweep the board now. Desperately. At the beginning of combine your turn, put a +1/+1. Ah. It is here. We can do both. We can do both, yeah. They can't give anything indestructible. Again, better late than never. And we've got full throttle. Oh, okay. We could just be dead anyway, because if they've got a Frenzied Baloth in hand, it's GG's anyway, but we won't take anything off them, actually. They're thinking long and hard about what they want to do here. Oh, they create a fractal. Oh, boo. Do we wait? Do we wait? 1/1 token, it has to attack. So it won't be up to block. I have to kill this fractal. I have to do it. I can't let them have an attacker for that Buster Sword. This isn't good. It takes all of our... We were on a good verge there. Maybe this means I should put more exile-based removal. I don't want to bounce the Yang's Iceberg this time. Thank you. Frenzy Baloth. We've seen it. Frog Butler. Does it give him haste? We don't have enough mana for Alien Invasion and Full Throttle next turn. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we're only 1 mana away. We're 1 mana away from being able to Alien Invasion and Full Throttle, which doesn't save us. I don't think. Oh. Pinnacle Starcage does, though. Pinnacle Starcage does very well. Sure. That's Pinnacle Starcage. It takes just the Frog Butler away, but that's all we need it to take. It also takes our Mind Stone, but we've spent it to play the Pinnacle Starcage. So, and we've got more than enough mana now. I just care about them not having creatures until we can establish ourselves on the board, which we will be doing now. Again, 4 life is not a happy place to be. A Frenzied Baloth just kills us, and they've got 2 cards in hand. They have more than ample opportunity to draw or engineer a way to deal 4 damage to us with some big scary creatures. If you like what you see, Marth, as well, by the way, you can check me out over on TikTok and YouTube, where the cut down versions of these videos will be uploaded. Our opponent is still timing themselves out. They've got 8 minutes to play. It sucks that they have to attack, but it would be too strong. Otherwise, probably. They're still thinking long and hard about it. Will Full Throttle win us the game next turn? It won't, because they get a +1/+1 counter for each counter. Okay. But it has to attack. But it gives us a blocker next turn, which is important. She's got to draw a card and then you cast a spell. Okay. They still think they've got 7 minutes to deal 4 damage to me, which, like I said, Frenzied Baloth off the top does it. Or any other form of haste creature in green, which do exist. Nothing. Nada. Really. Okay. Well, it wasn't a Frenzied Baloth. Return another card to its... Is it... Okay. They are passing through Adaptive Evolution. I would like some form of card draw next to Police Deck, or perhaps something that gives me life. If we ever get there, this game has been so long. I really don't want this to go to a third game. This has been a long best of 3 game. If they play a creature, it's my turn. Okay, Erode. Well, we will do the second main phase this time. Just because I've done it first main phase already. So we want to get as many counters on the alien invasion as possible. Come on, my G. You are longing this game out. Like, you've got 6 minutes before the game just ends for you. So do you just want to... Okay, right. We create a 1/1, but it's actually a 2/2 because it's got 2 counters on it. So, yeah. So let's swing. I think we wait on the Full Throttle. We can't kill them this time with the Full Throttle. And we should have left up a blocker, actually. For each card... is this at instant speed, or is this only at sorcery speed? Put each card exiled with this artifact into its owner's graveyard and create a 2/2 colorless artifact token for each card put its way. Okay, I don't think that's a sorcery speed, because it doesn't specify. So being able to Pinnacle Stark Age in response to a Rampaging Baloth, a Lamwhite Elf. Okay, I see you. You can equip the Buster Sword to it. They're still thinking. Lots and lots to think about. Nothing. They do nothing. They put a +1 count on the Lamwhite Elf. And then they pass. Do we want a Pinnacle Stark Age now? Shared Roots. Literally pointless right now. Is that all of our mana? It is. It is. So let's not Shared Roots. Right, let's leave one of these. Do they all have to attack every combat, actually? Thinking about it. They will get up to... Right, so if they... Let me... If I Full Throttle, it does leave us a mana up for a road. Can we kill them this turn? They're down to 10. This will give us 2 more combat steps that we'll put. Sod it, let's try. Let's go for it. Yep, alien invasion triggers. We untap. Get 4/4. Swing. If they want to... Are they just going to tank this? They're down to 4 minutes. Let's just kill it in response. Let's try to anyway. If there's a protection spell in their hands, they're dead anyway, because they're not going to... Yeah, look at that. Woo! Full Throttle. I've slagged it off harsh for it just being stuck in my hands, but, you know, we got there both times. Oh, they didn't even let the damage go through. Boo. Boo and hiss. Well, that was a lovely little game. Well, it wasn't lovely, actually. It was arduous and long-winded and took forever. And I slagged off Full Throttle, and it won us the game both times, pretty much. So the 2 of in the deck probably feels about right. We only have 1 white, but that's enough for both Get Lost and Ang's Iceberg. So yeah, let's Sacred Foundry tapped. For science, Lamwhite Elf. Is this another... Oh, Windcrag Siege, lovely. Is this another one of these decks? The Mighty, probably. Oh, it's Selesnya. Interesting. It could be that Hulk card, the new She-Hulk. That's a pretty tasty card. Sun Below Verge. Let's get the Windcrag Siege down. Because if they Aurora Borrowed next turn... Planar Engineering, okay. I mean, that could have been a lot worse. They get a lot of land, sure, but we have got removal in hand, so I'm not feeling too worried about that. Okay, New Generations Technique. What are they doing? They are ramping hard. Like, hard. I am very intrigued. I am intrigued and I am perplexed. All at once. 4, 5. Yeah, we need to do this. Caretaker's Talent for the card draw. Leave up the Get Lost. Let's swing with the Lifelinker. Leave a blocker up because whatever's coming from this is not going to be fun. Ugin. We'll block. Ugin. Voltborn Tyrant. Okay. Well, we'll kill that. Sure. Oh yeah, it creates a copy of itself, doesn't it? Yeah. But we draw a card. Split up. Lovely. Very nice to have. We want another white source, probably. Let's bring it in. Untap, let's swing for 2. For 2? For 1. Yep. They block it. And we will split up all untap creatures. If they play another Voltborn Tyrant, Ralph and Mikey. We will Ang's Iceberg that. Absolutely. Terrifying. Shared Roots. Well, Raph and Mikey scare me. Okay. Okay. That doesn't leave us any mana. Which doesn't leave us the Elspeth doesn't leave us enough mana for the Get Lost. So I think we just pass. Oh, they just scoop. Okay. Okay, they just scoop. Clearly you're not allowed to think about making decisions. This was best of 1, was it? Draw what we need to draw. We won't win. That goes without saying. Again, not a single land in sight. That's slightly better. We will put back the... They're probably going to they're probably going to duress us. So I'm going to put the Elspeth back, because we're only going to lose the Elspeth anyway to the duress when it inevitably comes. Mosswood Dreadnought, they draw a card. Okay. We will Shed Roots, grabbing a white source. I fully expect there to be a duress. Yeah, okay. Kin Binding. Lovely. Pay suit life. I want to drop the Caretaker's Talent before... Yeah, I'm going to do that. Because the Bristleborn Battler, if they play a load of creatures out, we'll just wipe the board. A duress would be disgusting right now, but not the end of the world. They can play the Mosswood Dreadnought out their graveyard, let's not bother. We do draw land, so let's get the Kin Binding online. Draw a card, another Erode. Okay. The draw rest taking Spinner of Souls. Okay. Both of them have trample, so ouch. Yep. We get Alien Invasion. They've all got trample, though. Yeah, I'm just going to sweep the board. Better than... Yeah, they get an Infestation Sage and an Azumi. Sure. Let's put down a Multiversal Passage on red. Kin Binding, draw another card. It's a land. Pass on over to you. Mosswood Dreadnought, drawing a card. They are searching. They're digging for a land, probably, I would imagine. Bless their souls. Infestation Sage. Nazumi as well. Yeah, Nazumi Link Breaker. Shared Roots. Not great. Not terrible either. That still leaves us enough for our roads. Bang. Bang. 3 3s. I'm swinging it with the 3 3s. We draw another land. They are double blocking, which means that they have less chance of, like, sinking through all of the things that they sink through, and it means our alien stays on board. 2 Erodes left in hand. They Mosswood Dreadnought again. Okay, they play the Mosswood Dreadnought this time. And a Vengeful Blood Witch. Now that needs to die. That needs to die. And it's dying right now. I'm surprised we haven't seen a Darien Fell. Yep. Gain him some life would be nice. Just saying, deck. Avengers Disassemble. Okay. We will Shared Roots because we can. Just go and get another red source. Let's level up the Caretaker's Talent. Another land. You serious? Are you serious, deck? Well, they've got a block, because they're just dead otherwise. So, something to give all of our creatures trample would probably be a nice little addition. What would do that? Sarek's Uprising? But Sarek's Uprising only works with creatures power 4 or greater, I think. Let's not risk giving our creature tokens +2/+2. I think that's a good game for our opponent. Vicious Rivalry. Destroy our artifacts and enchantments. All creatures with mana value 0. Okay, nice. Nice. We get a Thorn Spire Verge. We'll level up the Caretaker's Talent. We'll draw cards. Let's pursue the past. The Fable Passage away. There's some life for us. And we draw into an Ang's Iceberg and get lost. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Sorry, sir. Umbral Zealot Caller. Yep. Another Umbral Collar Zealot, yep. A Vengeful Blood Witch. Not that it does anything for them. They are passing. Let's erode one, just to try and speed up the game. Yep. We'll get lost the other one then while we're here. Because then that just gives us lethal. Good game. Yep, lovely jubbly. 2, another win. Yep, lovely, 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 lovely. Well, I think we can play